train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, chapters and links down below. If you guys want to skip around to a certain subject, please ring that bell, subscribe if you have time, helping the channel grow. Thank you guys. We got a full week, we got a full episode, we got some hot buttons to check. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let us get into it. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of what the hell is happening with the KI community, buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off right here. First of all, I want to thank Charles Foster, profile on the screen, definitely show him some love. Right here you can see where he says he's a work in progress, but you know what? It's progress. I like that saying. So show some love to Charles. Thank you, man, for tagging me in the story. So right here he tagged me in a very interesting story, right? There was a video, a post created by, I believe, NickyFGC or at NickyFGC. Profile on the screen once again, definitely linked down below. So show him some love, follow the man. He put out a very important message. Here's the tweet right here. It says, please spread the word. I'm hoping this can be fixed. Our community is so strong and unique, and we don't deserve to lose part of our game because of one bad apple. RIP KI ranked. So again, I'm gonna put the link to the full video down below. Definitely check it out. I'm just gonna play a short clip. Let me know what you think.
So ranked mode in Killer Instinct is officially dead, been hacked, you can't play it, you can't access the leaderboards, and we don't know what to do about it. You can see here that I attempted to try to play ranked at the time of this recording, October 2nd, 2022, and I was not able to get in ranked at all. I sped this part up because it literally took just about a minute or maybe even more to actually get in. And I never was able to. Ranked leagues just kept syncing the ladder information with the server over and over and over again. The hacker that we think is to blame goes by the name of Polyester. He's made a bunch of accounts on the ranked leaderboards that are constantly in the top 32 that go by the name Boss Shaolin. It's usually like Boss Shaolin with a bunch of X's or like some variation of the name Boss Shaolin, separate from the player named Boss Shaolin, but it doesn't matter. He's usually the person that's doing this in the top 32. Again, I really doubt it. It's looking very bleak. You know, this game has not been worked on in a very long time, and I'm kind of talking in circles here because I just kind of accepted the fact that it's just over at this point. It's an old game, and we do have a strong community, but we also have some sour apples in the bunch.
So there you go. That's pretty damn insane. So on one hand, apparently there's a hacker out there that a lot of people know in the KI community that's fucking up the game right now and not allowing people to, like, you know, play ranked. And of course, he mentions that, yes, it's an older game, but they have a very, you know, faithful community, people that really love Killer Instinct, and it's just a shame that something like this could pretty much destroy the game or the community because now, you know, nobody can actually get some good games in ranked, and it doesn't seem like this game is receiving any updates or support as of recently, obviously though, because it's older. And he wraps up saying it's pretty much dead at this point. It's been a good run, and it's a shame that it has to go down like this. All right, so let's look at some of these reactions right here. Starting off with Tac 7800, if I'm saying that correctly, said, oh no, I remember this hacker back when I was playing KI. Really sucks that this happened, and I hope it gets fixed. I see others actually tagging Xbox Game Pass right here saying Killer Instinct's ranked mode has been hacked and is now completely unplayable. This is such a great part of course, tagging them again. I hope someone can do something about this, and I don't want to lose my favorite fighting game to a hacker. Others share that same sentiment saying, me too, I don't want to lose my favorite fighting game ever. And I noticed a lot of people tagging Max, so we'll see. As of this time of me filming this, which was yesterday by the time you're watching this video, I haven't seen Max respond yet, but obviously Max, I'm sure, has a lot on his plate and can't respond to everything that he's tagged in. Might not even seen it at this point, you know what I'm saying? Others adding right here saying, for real, hacking the leaderboards to the point where nothing can be synced properly is insane. Fingers crossed for a quick fix on this, and if not, just have to wait till next month to see if anything resets. And Terry Bogard wannabe adds to this saying, the problem is Microsoft stopped caring almost a decade since the reboot, yet not a single sign of a new game being developed. During that same amount of time, we've gotten 2 Mortal Kombat games and almost 2 Street Fighter games, with Street Fighter 6 coming out next year and a beta soon. And others adding that they remember seeing some type of you know, footage or interview saying that MS is very interested in a new KI, but they don't have a developer to do it. And then also, quick shout out to Derp in Your Face, tagged me in the story as well, so I appreciate the love. So damn, there you have it. You know, it just kind of sucks. It's just crazy to see what a hacker can really do, you know what I'm saying? Come into a community, pretty much wreck the shit. Imagine that. Like, this is your favorite, yeah, it's an older game, it's a classic or whatever, but you can't even enjoy it. You can't even play ranked. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? You would think that even though you know that there's no like current, you know, obviously patches or anything or support for the game or anything like that. You would think that maybe the devs or somebody out there would still care if somebody was fucking with their online scene, because technically it's still they own it, you know what I'm saying? You would think that maybe they would take interest and be like, no, let's fix this shit. I don't know, what do y'all think? Do you think that's too far-fetched? Like, is it, I'm not sure how it works. Is this like once it's this, at this stage, this old, do they completely cut all ties that they're like, nah, fuck it? I don't know, it just seems crazy to me, man, that a game like this could have such, you know, obviously such a community that still backs it up, people that want to play it, and then all of a sudden just one individual could kind of fuck it up for everybody. I don't know. What y'all think?
We officially won the battle. For now, hopefully. Killer Instinct Ranked is officially back online, and you can play Ranked starting now. As at the time of you watching this video, you can play Killer Instinct Ranked. Just to show you guys here, the monthly ladder has been reset. Congratulations to all of our top 32 killers. And it looks like even the leaderboard itself is back to normal. Killer Instinct Ranked Leagues is back online. We found the service that needed attention. First time since we launched leagues in March 2015. That's over 7 years since they've touched it, folks. Top 32 killers, your pro stars should be there. Thanks for the support and patience. Please flag if anything is not working. Hackers up next. This is honestly a massive W for our community.
All right, now into the next set of just where the hell do you get off buttons that need to be checked. And I'm pretty much quoting right now is the reason why I'm saying that, but it pops off right here, profile on the screen. Peter Sassini, if I'm saying that last name correctly, AKA Flash. For those of you that may have been in the FGC for quite some time, you may know Flash Metroid or Flash. He's been around for quite a minute, still competitive, still whooping some ass. So he posted this just the other day and it got quite a bit of a stir, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted to have this debate right here saying, where do casual players get this idea that they know more than the pros? Where does that ego come from? I really don't get it. Then somebody by the name of Mike right here says the same place that pros get their ego from. Flash says, you mean results, money, success? Yeah, I don't think casuals get it from that. And it kind of continues down, you know what I'm saying? You got people on both sides of the fence. Luffy weighs in saying that's because wearing a jersey with your nickname on it doesn't make you a pro. Been seeing people putting pro, insert a FGC game player simply because they have a Twitch channel. In my opinion, around 30 to 40 people may be a Street Fighter V pro player. Damn, that is, let's think about it. Well, all the pros that we've seen in the FGC, Luffy, who's definitely been a pro for quite some time, he's saying, in his opinion, there's only 30 to 40 pro players in Street Fighter. Think about what I think this just became a whole different conversation right here. He said in his opinion, there's only really 30 to 40, and he didn't specify, oh, just in Asia or something like that. I mean, he's talking about overall from the way he stated it. That's kind of fucking insane when you think about it. What do y'all think about that? Park that for a second, we'll get back to it. Then down below, I see like, you know, a debate where people are saying, you know, they don't disagree, but they think it's definitely lame when people take the pro's word as gospel. Flash responds, you know, basically saying it might as well versus a random. Others are like, yo, but what majors you won this year? Then there's the debate of like watching and learning through YouTube videos. And then Flash responds saying, and you don't believe that it's a bit ridiculous to think that watching YouTube vids is enough to make you an expert? Do you think random on the street have enough knowledge from watching basketball to argue basketball LeBron James? And some adding from a different perspective saying in MMA, some of the best coaches had awful fight records during their careers. And inversely, a ton of high-level fighters make terrible coaches worth considering. Flash responds, those fighters aren't casual fighters, and he says, it's the Timmy Johnny Spike rule, each has something to offer one way or another. And others adding saying, I'd say the same place pros get their ego, just because someone hasn't won a major doesn't mean they can't contribute. You really think it's only the top 8 that finds tech? Explain the tech that gets found in old games, pros stop playing, stay humble. All right, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and unpack it. Obviously, you got a little debate here. Some people saying, you know, pros got an ego problem. Some pros like Flash talking about people, casuals got an ego problem. People like, where did the casuals get off thinking y'all know more than us? Basically trying to give us advice. And then you got others arguing, well, yeah, but you know, everybody can help. It's not just the pros. Sometimes the casual could have good advice or a tip, like a good tip that could maybe help you win a game. So what do y'all think, man? I think on one hand, there is something to be said about, yes, they are pros for a reason, and they have obviously hustled and grind, I would like to think, to a level to make them deserve to be at the spot they're at. So obviously they should have, you know, what I'm trying to say is they should know a thing or two, obviously, right? Okay, so what I would say to this, and let me know if this argument makes any sense to you guys, but where do pros come from? You know what I'm saying? Pros are not automatically born. You don't go to school for 4 years and automatically get a fucking degree, diploma saying pro. No, the way you become a pro in the FGC is you are a casual first. Everybody is a casual first. You go to the tournament, you prove how good you are, you whoop some ass, people take notice, and then they sponsor you. So because of that, part of me does think that a casual player has something to offer, because at that point, if you take that same pro, let's take Knuckle Dude. When he first came into the scene, nobody really knew who he was, but he was whooping some ass, you know what I'm saying? He was started to beat notable players. All the way up into the point where he got sponsored and he won Capcom Cup, you know what I'm saying? He's just whooping ass. But there was a point in his career where he could have been just considered a casual tournament goer or like a newbie. And at the time, obviously, he already had skill or knowledge that was going to be very valuable. So let's say him at that point in his career were to offer it to a pro. I mean, you would be a fool to turn it down, because obviously the kid knew what he was talking about. And I think there's a lot of people within the FGC that really do know what they're talking about, but they might not have a jersey on their back. So with that argument, I think that there's more than just pros that can give advice and know what the hell they're talking about. Now, I'm not saying that Flash is necessarily wrong, because I know he might be more in depth with a, you know, a greater answer on this subject. But from just talking about the post, when it comes to the angle of like casuals constantly chiming in or trying to tell you what to do, I've seen this a lot. Have y'all seen this? Where pros kind of end up snapping on people and like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They snap on them and they're like, will y'all please shut up because you don't know what you're talking about. I've seen it quite a bit. So that's a good topic. What do y'all think, man? I think there's a couple different angles to that. But the other one, how far-fetched or right on the money do you think Luffy is talking about there's only like 30 to 40 pro Street Fighter V players? In his opinion, he said in reality, there's only about 40 real ones. If we're talking about the real definition, there's only about 40, which is kind of crazy, because when you think about like Capcom Cup, you know what I'm saying? When you think about the CPT, how many pros are in there qualifying? How many people make it to that shit, like are on the roster? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Unless I'm missing something, definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments, but I mean, damn. All right, and now into them. I'm sorry this is looking so ghetto, but I had to tell you about these NRS buttons that need to be checked. Quick, I just saw this as I was about to post this video. So Ed Boon just posted this talking about, I know you guys are anxious for the next NRS game, but please bear with us, because first we're going to be celebrating 30 years of Mortal Kombat. Basically 30 years of Mortal Kombat, saying bear with us, because they're probably tired of everybody like, when's it coming out? When's the next game? When's the next game? No matter what they post, and they don't want people to feel like they're trolling them anymore, so they're just being completely transparent. I know Sonic Fox, a lot of people are like, still in the comments like, so there it is, y'all. Once again, sorry for this looking so damn hood right now, but I just wanted to include it because I literally just saw it. The time right now is like, I don't know, 10:30, 11 Central Standard Time. I just saw him post it, so I wanted y'all to have it by tomorrow morning or this morning. Anyway, that's what's up. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you for the massive love. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell down below, and we will see you soon. If not tomorrow, we got some exciting projects on the way. Definitely the next day. Well, if not tomorrow, I meant definitely the next day. So we'll see you soon. Love y'all forever. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. Then it wraps up with here with JL Stunning saying it's easy to think straight when you don't have a dick in your mouth. He said it's... I'm done. I don't even know what to say to that. It's easy to think straight when you don't have... I'm done. Y'all have a... It's easy to think straight when you don't have a